What's going on, YouTube? Today I am here in my garage at night because I'm about to start stretching for my swing session tomorrow. So I want to give you.
I'm about to start stretching for my swing session tomorrow
Yeah,
at night.
I gotta get loose tonight so I can swing tomorrow. It's priming. You're prepping your body to be prepared to swing fast. This is why I can swing 170 miles an hour, because I prepare my body to the night before, the days before, so that when I do have a swing session, my body is prepared. I know this. My cameraman doesn't know this, but I'm going to show you my top 5 stretches that you need to be doing to prepare your body to stay healthy, gain more mobility, and hit the ball further. All right, so the first stretch that I like doing is a squat hold with thoracic extension and rotation. A lot of big words. Let me just show you what it is. It essentially works your back, opens up your legs, your inner groin muscles. So you just get real low, and I like to push out with my arms right here. Start pushing out, just kind of rocking into it, hanging out down here. And then from here, you can put your hands on the ground. You don't necessarily have to if you want to work more on balance. I'm going to put my hands on the ground right now while I'm talking and demoing it. And you're just going to rotate and see how high towards the sky you can go. You can go back and forth. And you're going to feel a massive stretch right in here and a big stretch in your back. And you can just go back and forth, opening it up. All right, so the next one is a cat-cow. A lot of people have probably heard of this before. It essentially looks like this. You get on all fours, you're going to look up at the sky and arch your back, and then go the opposite way and look like a scared cat. You're just going to go back and forth. One of the things you're also going to feel when doing that is a big stretch in your core, because as you extend your core out and clamp it down, you're going to feel contractions, and you're like you're pregnant. This is why I don't make videos late at night. Listen, at the end of the day, you're going to feel it in your back, you're going to feel it in your core. I don't need to be more specific than that because you just need to do it. So what I like to do following up after you're doing these cat-cows is go into a rainbow twist, which basically looks like this. It's very similar to the thoracic extensions we did. It's working a similar motion, but you're in just a little bit different position, so it's hitting a little bit different spot in your back. You're going to have a little bit more range of motion doing this versus the other one. So you're just going to go back and forth. Once you're nice and loose, after you've done it a bunch, once you've warmed up your body, I like to start going a little bit faster with it, so you can get a little bit more range of motion. My back just cracked, which is okay. And just extend the range of motion. From there, after you do about 10 to 20, I like to go the opposite and go under. So you go up, and then you'll go down. You can hold it for a little bit. That starts actually working your lats, your shoulders, different parts of your back, keeping it warm. You can either do that holding if you're trying to do a static stretch, or you can do it for like 3 to 5 second bursts to be a little bit more ballistic of a stretch. Try those out, see what it is. Let me come at you with the fourth. Okay, so the next stretch uses a PVC pipe. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you can use a golf club or something. I'd suggest not using a driver, using iron since they're a little bit more sturdy, but you essentially put it on your back and it's all rotation. So just start rotating. Now, with this being said, you want to start not rotating a whole bunch. And as you get more warm, just like we did with the other, you can start going faster, you can start turning more. Very similar thing. You can start getting really aggressive with these turns. Now, what you want to look for is similar to your golf swing. You don't want to be swaying a whole lot. So if you're a person that sways in your golf swing and you sway this way too much, when we're coming here, you want to be pivoting off of it. You don't want to be turning and swaying. You're going to get a lot more range of motion with turning and swaying, but that's not the stretch we're looking for. Looking to really mimic the golf swing. Once you start more vertical with a lot of the rotation, you don't want to stay there because your golf swing doesn't happen in this plane. It happens in this plane. So once you loosen up your back, start bending over, getting more into where you would be for a golf swing, and then start doing the exact same thing. All right, so last but not least is a hip flexor stretch. I absolutely need to stretch my hip flexors because whenever I swing and swing a lot, my hip flexors start pulling on me. So a normal hip flexor stretch is one knee down, and you basically will lean forward with this, trying to shoot your pelvis forward into Typically, you don't want to do this, but you'll tuck your pelvis into a posterior pelvic tilt, which essentially just means trying to kind of point your butthole forward. Simplest terms there. So from here, an anterior would be putting it backwards, and we're going into the posterior pelvic tilt, pushing it forward. You'll feel it pulling on this more, and then just lean into it. From here, I also like to start stretching my obliques. So we'll go up and outside. You'll actually feel more of a stretch in your hip flexor, and you'll feel a huge stretch in here. Similarly, you can do 3 to 5 second holds. You can hold for 30 seconds, switch sides, hit both sides. Always good to stay even with it. So at the end of the day, all of those stretches are things that I actually do in my routine right now. I think they're some of the best 5 stretches that you can add into your routine to keep your body healthy, get some more mobility, hit the ball a little bit further, and stay healthy while doing it. Give them all a try. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, guys. See you later.